Do you think there's a humane way to kill an animal?
That is a very hard question because humans are not like I mean like animals. They don't have like human feelings and stuff. So
What would be a human feeling, do you think?
like self. What is the word? Self-consciousness, for example.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about do you think a dog does, or a cat does, or a dolphin or a whale, for example?
So what about
Do they possess sentience or self-consciousness, I suppose is what you're saying, isn't it?
on some level maybe?
Have we agreed that there is a humane way to kill an animal, or there isn't a humane way to kill an animal? What?
Well, if it's quick and painless.
Okay, so
I think it's humane.
So you think if it's quick and painless, it becomes compassionate?
Well, if animal is not suffering, if he's raised free and happy, nothing closer.
Yeah. Do you think that justifies a death then, if they've lived a good life?
I think so, because we are at the top of the food chain.
I think that on some kind of level, like humans and
Top of the food chain.
yeah,
The
top of the food
predator.
chain. Yeah, that sounds so cruel, but
It happens in the animal kingdom too.
So because other animals do it, it makes it okay for us to do it? Is that?
Of course, why not?
Do you-
It's
yeah.
the way of the nature.
Do you think, because when I think of that, I think of other animals like lions, for instance, will sometimes rape each other or kill each other. Is it moral for humans to rape and kill each other because other animals do it?
We are free to eat animal-based products, so
I guess this is where it brings full circle, because if we're free to eat them, what about the freedom of the animals? Do we ever take that into equation? Should they be ever granted their freedom or not, do you think?
you can eat animals, free animals, when you hunt them like you would hunt them in the wild.
So is all the meat that you eat hunted, or do you buy some from farms?
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's just the evolution to make things easier to us.
Okay.
Like, why do we drive cars when we could walk everywhere? But it makes things just easier.
I think that for many people it's like an enjoyment
Yeah, it is.
to have the steak.
I think that's what it comes down to for most people, isn't it? Is
Yeah.
that I think we all recognise that maybe we don't have to, but we do it because we enjoy it, right? And it tastes good. And I think that's a really good point. And I think the question then becomes: do you think that your taste buds or our taste buds and human taste buds are worth more than the life of an animal? Does that make sense? What would you say to that? Like, do you guys think that your taste buds are worth more than the life of an animal?
Well,
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a unanimous yes?
Yes.
And based on what grounds would you all say yes? Like, what is it about your taste buds that make them worth more?
I think humans have evolved so much, and we are at the top of the food chain.
So,
Yeah, we are top of the food chain. I think that's good explanation.
So because it's because we have the physical ability to kill animals that justifies doing it. Is that the kind of thinking?
Maybe yes, and it's delicious.
And so it comes
It's
down to that
delicious,
taste
yeah,
again, right?
yeah.
So you'd say that you value taste over life.
Maybe.
Maybe. I suppose when we buy the products, we kind of do say that, don't we?
Yeah.
And your grounds for that is because you're top of the food chain.
Yeah.
Do you hunt the animals yourself?
No, I don't.
Could you?
I could.
How would you kill a cow, do you think?
Shot to the head.
So, now, when I
That's how
think
they do it in industry.
in the industry, yeah. Captive, pistol in the head and cut the throat.
Yeah.
That's very true. Now, when people say food chain to me, I think of like a lion, and a lion kills the animal themselves with their claws and their teeth because they're natural predators. Do you think if you're a natural predator, you'd be able to kill an animal without using a gun?
No, but again, evolution. We have evolved.
you have
We have the ability to build a gun
Tools.
and shoot
Yeah.
it.
But do you think that you weren't naturally then? So maybe now we've put
No,
ourselves.
I couldn't naturally kill.
Would you guys eat a dog?
Maybe.
Maybe.
If I'd have to.
What if you didn't have to? What if you could just eat a dog burger now? Would you eat it?
No.
Okay.
Because I have options.
Because you have options. Okay, so say you have a dog burger or a cow burger. Which one would you eat?
Cow.
And why would you choose the cow over the dog?
Why not?
Why
Because you know it's good.
do you think? But people eat dog, and it's apparently very tasty
Yeah, in Asian countries.
in Asian
Yeah,
countries.
yeah.
So what's the difference in your eyes between eating a cow and eating a dog?
I'm not sure. I just love dogs.
Yeah, you love dogs, yeah.
I love dogs.
So you,
Sentimental value.
Yeah.
sentimental value. So and why is it that we love dogs but we don't love pigs and cows and chickens, for instance?
They're not such company animals. You know, you can't take them to on walk and make them fetch sticks and scratch them.
You could
same
maybe do it
way.
with a pig, perhaps.
No, yeah, maybe.
So it's because we've domesticated them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But do you think that there is anything morally different between killing a dog and killing a cow or a pig?
I don't think it's. No.
And say I was to bring a pig here now to where we are. When I came over, I brought a pig with me, and I went to go and cut the pig's throat in front of you. What would you do? Would you stop me, or would you allow me to do it?
Probably leave.
Probably leave.
Yeah.
Would you try and stop me, or just
I
go up and...
wouldn't be able to watch it. No.
No.
How I'd stop you if you have a knife on your hand?
Okay, so would it be moral for me to do that?
Of course.
So it would be moral. So if I butchered a pig here right now to eat their flesh, that would be moral?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to see it, but
Do you think if you couldn't sit, if you can't watch the process of the animal being killed, do you think you should be eating the product of that animal being killed?
I don't know.
Well, if the animal is already killed, I think all the product should be like used.
But do you think if you couldn't watch the animal being killed, you shouldn't? Do you have the right? Because if you were top of the food chain, like lions and tigers and sharks, for instance, the act of killing an animal wouldn't be squeamish at all for you, and I'd be able to butcher an animal right here in front of you, and you wouldn't bat an eyelid because it'd be natural to you. In fact, you'd probably get hungry and want to eat the animal, right? We'd have a feast on the pig together. So do you think the fact that you don't feel hungry and you turn away suggests that you're not naturally meant to kill animals?
I would eat a dog when the cultural setting is right. So say I would go to a country where they eat dogs, I would be fine with it.
Yeah.
Because that's the norm.
So do you think that culture dictates morality?
Yeah.
In some form.
In some form. So say a culture where women are treated as less than men, would that be moral because it's their culture?
No.
No. But eating dogs would be moral if it was part of their culture.
Yes.
Okay. So you think that morality sometimes dictates culture? The way I see it, and you probably might disagree with me, but the way I see it is we've evolved, as you guys say, and we live now in a world where alternatives are easily available. And as we all acknowledge, we don't need to eat animals anymore, or their secretions, milk, eggs. We don't need to eat any of that stuff anymore. So when we do so, we subject an animal to living a life of suffering and misery. Even if they live a good life and they're outside, the moment we kill them, we inflict suffering on them. Even if they don't feel it, it still becomes abusive because it's unnecessary. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because it's all unnecessary. It doesn't matter what situation you do it in, it doesn't need to be done.
And it's so weird that, like, even though we call ourselves carnivores,
Yeah.
it would be on some kind of level, like, very inhuman.
Yeah.
Inhuman.
Yeah, very good.
That if like a pig came here and we killed it and we started like grilling it and we would have a barbecue,
Yeah.
it would be very unhuman.
Yeah, it was.
So,
But
like,
if we pay someone to kill them behind a closed door, it's fine, right?
yeah, it is. Yeah.
We're
So
car-
that's
yeah.
weird.
So we're carnivores and we're top of the food chain, but we don't like to watch animals being killed.
Yeah.
We turn away from watching them being killed.
Yeah, that is so weird.
And we basically pay someone to do it where we can't see it.
Yeah.
So that we don't have to do it. And then we buy the products wrapped in plastic and then cook it when it doesn't look like the animal.
Hypocrites.
Hypocrites. Do you think that we're hypocrites?
What?
Do you think we're hypocrites?
On some kind of level,
On
yeah.
some kind of level, yeah. All right, okay, well, I've spoken to you guys for ages, so I'll leave it there. But thank you so much for talking to me. It's really interesting.